Quite a majestic little picture. Oh, and we get the bells. Oh yeah, look, we just keep zooming out. Hello everyone, Thranxes here, and welcome back to Foundation, Episode 5, where our little medieval village is thriving, and citizens are increasing, or villagers rather, commoners are increasing their status to citizen. And we find ourselves at this point where we have no quest, and it doesn't look like there's any new buildings. So now my thoughts are, well, what can we do that's really big and impressive? We have the cool bridge feature. We could sort of bridge over to here. We don't really have anything on top of the hills. We have this long trader's path here we could build along, but we also have one here. It sort of cuts through the woods. So I feel like if we wanted to buy a territory out here, oh no, they must be adjacent. Look at that. They must. Well, let's look at some desirability layers so we can get an idea of where we want to expand. Crop fertility is pretty much only in the green areas. It looks like even if we cut down the trees, we don't get it. Although maybe that's not the case. No, it is the case. Okay, so it looks like crop fertility is just anywhere the ground is flat and there are no trees. That's great. We can start working the farms this way then. Right up with the village. We sort of have this stuff on the other side of the forested area. We could sort of work a wall like this. You know, both of these. We might have to buy that to really tie it to the mountain. And we could sort of maybe wall over this way. Close in this section. We're going to need this one eventually to complete the forest, so let's just buy that. It doesn't do us any good to have our money sitting on maximum, not doing anything. So let's reforest that area. Let's see, iron ore. More iron would be pretty far away over here. Hopefully this will be plenty. But actually, as we discovered last episode, that we have lots and lots of iron. What we don't have is coal. Oh, no, maybe not lots and lots. We're using it up now. So we're increasing that coal production. Right. So we're not accepting any more immigrants. We have a pretty large village with 4 unemployed. We're going to try to keep unemployment right there. It seems like we're still experiencing people plateauing at surf. Clothing unfulfilled. We're still not hitting the mark with clothing. Is it a storage and transportation thing? No, because they have 0 in stock. It's not... I mean, the market really is just a distribution hub. It doesn't seem like it's going to limit your actual production in any real way. Okay. We're going to build another weaver's hut then. We have 3 shepherds, 3 weaver's huts, 2 wheat farms, 2 mills. The mills are producing tons of flour, and it's the bakery that can't keep up, so we need another bakery. That's easy. We're going to put this over here. Right next to the well. Look at that. Almost like I planned it that way. Yeah. This is good. I don't think these mills are going to work through our surplus of wheat, but that's fine. We have a surplus of wheat. Lumberjacks are doing their thing. Now we might look at making another sawmill just to keep up with the planks. And we could do a stone cutter area over here, which I think we're going to do. So, migration back on. Got a stone cutter area, and then a sawmill. Which really could be like right here. Look at that. It makes it feel so quaint when everything's just kind of like an actual, like, oh, little medieval village. It's so neat. Okay. So now we have 4 plus 2 is 6, unemployed. So we might not be able to put everybody to work right away. So we'll put at least one person here. Let's make sure we still have, yep, extraction zone covered there. Weaver hut, 1 and 2. People go there. Sawmill is 1, 2. And then we have 1 left over, which we'll go ahead and put at the baker. So we're likely also going to need more markets and stuff over here. So how about if we got the this berry market here, we'll do the clothes market like so I wonder if we could just get all 3 markets kind of in one area. That's sort of how I would like that to go as we move forward. That's just going to push desirability down this way. I'm okay with that. I am A-okay with that. Okay, you're not going to build there, then don't. Wow, houses, big houses popping up all the way over here. That can't be... Oh, so they don't need high desirability to upgrade. Oh, I made a false assumption. Bread market, clothes market. We have some unemployed. Some more name placeholders, which is totally fine. There, and you there. So we just need the 1 more bread maker. And more commoners are upgrading the citizens, but we still have... No, the serfs are upgrading too. They just need the materials to upgrade their home, which we should be getting more planks and more stone, and yikes, we need more wood. Okay, so let's expand our extraction ring here to include all of this area. What do you think about that? Not to mention some of this. There you go. That'll just maybe open up some more farmland. In fact, you could probably take that mentality all the way down here, and all the way over here. This one's not necessary anymore. It's going. Alright, so we got another villager. What is that? That puts us at 1 unemployed, I believe. Yep, just 1. Marketplaces are going. The city sure is growing large. I love it. Why are you not upgrading? Berries unfulfilled. Berries. Well, we could try to put another... Because it doesn't even look like... It was mentioned in the comments that more than one gathering hut can pull off of a berry patch, and we need to see if that's genuinely the case, because if it is, we need to utilize that to our advantage. How do you guys have 3 trees, like, growing right inside your lumber mill area, and you haven't cut them down yet? Come on. cannot run out of berries. That's no good. No good at all. As more people upgrade, they put more of a demand on the upward resources. It's like the sawmill is using up all of our lumber. And they're just upgrading homes left and right, though. I am a fan of the home upgrades. Let's make sure they're expanding their residential where I want them to. We'll include you to here, and then maybe we'll shave this down. Really would like you guys to go more this direction. Almost seems like certain jobs, not just the markets, but certain jobs add a bit of desirability too. Do you see that? Maybe. I wish it would tell you the effect, even if you had to go to the overlay. Things are really moving along now. We still have an incredible surplus of wheat, flour, it's being turned into bread. That's doing fine. 2 more villagers. We might just... Oh, look at how close they built that house to the weaver's hut. That's insane. Well, that's just the scaffolding. No, it's up against it. I mean, that's kind of how it was. Pretty neat. So we can boost stone, but I don't really think we need to anymore. If anything, we need more lumber camps. Well, I suppose we'll just work on this giant ring here. There's no reason why we can't go to town on it. So let's put this lumber camp... Actually, right up here, right next to the forester. Yeah. Yeah, see? There you go. Why not? Makes sense. Let's see if we can hold... Well, no. Let's see if we can hold off on the immigration just for a bit. Shall I figure out what's going on? Because we're still short on clothing. How is that possible? 18 serfs. What is your excuse? Clothing. Nothing. Okay. Berries and clothing. Those berries are really hard to keep in stock. They really are. Alright, we got our second gathering hut up, and we still have 2 unemployed. That's good. If we have to, we can paint an extraction zone here as well, although... I'm tempted to say if we do that, they're going to run all the way over there, and I don't necessarily want that. I want them to double up on the berry bushes that we already have in the extraction zone, which it looks like that's what they're doing, to be fair. It does. I wonder if we even need to sell anything for trade. What does our economy look like? Trade income, trade income. No, there's absolutely no way. We don't need to trade anything. Nope, no, no. No, nope. We need no trade, no trade, nope. So the warehouse is just going to accept things. And that's it. Alright. So we'll start getting our resources measured out here. Yep. Lumber camp is in action. Because if we have to, we can paint... You know what? We could just paint this whole thing here. And we'll just say, hey, it's a game. You cut it down, and then you replant it. Over and over again. I mean, that was its ultimate goal all along anyways. I just wonder... Residential area started over here, it would almost sort of feel like its own village, and I I sort of want that at some point for it to move down the road. Plus, we've got more berries over here. There's stone. Not a lot of other stone. There's some more berries. There's some stone. Well, I suppose we should increase our area here. Give ourselves a larger manor, since our kingdom is growing so much, right? So what, if I want another extension, it's like the same thing, just snap it to it. No. Can I pull it It's not going to let me, like, stretch it out that direction. Okay, alright, well. It doesn't look like it's going to line up just perfect then. Slightly disappointing. And then we're going to do 2 of them. Aha, see, look at that. To hold even more gold. And yes, I know they're not quite the same height. That's by design. Chimney, can we put chimneys on any of this? No, just the core. Could do another core kind of over in this. Oh, look at... Oh, should I have... No, that's out of control. We can do another banner sort of over here. The fence. The royal fence, if you please. I kind of like the fence only because it's right here on the cliff. Let's do it. We're starting to stockpile resources, except clothing. So obviously it's just not enough sheep farms. Because at this point they have stock. There's bread in stock. Clothing. Barely in stock. Barely. We need just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. So we'll go sheep farm here. Oh, it would be nice if we could fit it. Right here with all the other ones. Very good. And then I guess another weaver hut. Perhaps not. We're not going to build another weaver hut yet because we're not really stockpiling wool. So it's not like they're having a trouble keeping up with everything. Get all this wood and... Ooh. You know what? We might not need this many planks. We might not need 2 sawmills. Yeah, how about we just bulldoze this building, huh? And then... What? We want the new workers of the sawmill, the new carpenters. Although I suppose if they only really level up to level 1, it's not the end of the world because, yeah. Which means eventually, yeah, I mean, they'll get that level quick. And then this sawmill should run with the other 2 who already had the, who already had the level. At least that way we won't outpace our wood so fast. That's a little unnerving. We don't want to be running out of all of our wood just while our planks accelerate into crazy land. Oh yeah, look, they built that fast. Wow. Quite a majestic little picture. Oh, and we get the bells. Oh yeah, look, we just keep zooming out. It's pretty neat. I think we're starting to strike an equilibrium. Maybe not. 2, 3, 4. Don't abuse. Okay, I won't. I don't think I'm abusing it. I built four sheep farms. I wonder if they... Do they need large expanses of grass? Hold on. Is there a thing I'm not... Sheep farm. Doesn't really... You know what? Let's consult the... No, we already did the help. Okay. Quest list, which is none. I believe we've exhausted the share of in-game help. That's quite all right. That's quite all right. We're figuring it out. We are going through our surplus wheat. Well, we've stopped immigration. Coal and iron's getting used up, turning it into tools. We have plenty of tools, plenty of planks. There's no reason... Yeah, you're both serfs. You should upgrade your home. Clothing. Okay, needs are getting filled. Needs are getting filled. Let's continue to wait. Although, look at our money climb. Oh, look, traders are taking different routes. We're getting new roads and stuff. Yeah. That trader's like, forget that. I'm just taking a straight path. I'm not going to zigzag through the trees or the well-worn road. I'm just going right through the forest, blaze my own trail. This looks good, but I want all my homes to upgrade. See, they're both ready to go. Authorize the housing upgrade. I wonder if there's a certain ratio you have to maintain. Or it could just be that we're still not stockpiling bread or clothing. I'm tempted to put a sheep farm kind of further away from everything now. Maybe sort of here, and then we'll get rid of this one. It almost seems like I shouldn't need this much, but maybe I do. Maybe I do. If that's the case, we're going to need more workers. We don't have enough... it's a double-edged sword. More workers means... more mouths to feed. Go with another windmill here. And another wheat farm. Actually, right here. Sure, it's a little far from the windmills, but... I mean, I'm okay with that. Kind of right up against the edge of the village here. I do want this. I do want the village to stop growing in this direction. The sheep farm's going to be between the two wheat farms. Well, it'll be okay. Oh, there we are. We are getting house upgrades. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll see if the grass helps them to get their wool faster, being around more grass. I don't know. It seems to be the same. Probably doesn't matter. Two workers there, and one, and then the next two will go here. And that should put us on track. I would have a hard time imagining that that's not going to be enough to cover it. And look at this, glass. We still don't have a way to make glass. I still want to try to put that bridge somewhere. But where? Where would I put it? It's sort of it's a pretty epic village. It's starting to come along for sure. It's definitely grown from where it started. Look at the hustle and bustle of big city life. That's right. Everybody's got somewhere to be, something to do. Apparently mohawks are very popular. I imagine these are placeholders. We still have homes that aren't upgrading. But their needs are filled, so they should be upgrading shortly. We're not exactly getting a surplus of wool, though. If that's the case, we might need one more sheep farm. Maybe. I suppose we could always put one... Well, to be sure, we could put one back up here where we had it, but that did just look cramped as all get out. I think instead we'll put one sort of here with the wheat farm. And then if we need another wheat farm, we'll tie these together over here, and then we'll have a berry patch over here. But we're good on the berries for now. We're way good on the berries. Way good on the planks. Lumber camps are chopping down the wood just as fast as they can. And it's the bread and the clothing. I never would have imagined. And it looks like we're going to need another bakery yet again. At this point, we'll go right there with that, which means we are going to need more people. And if we're going to need more people to run the bakery and the sheep farm, then we have to turn our immigration back on. And let the villagers come forward. Oh, well, two bakeries might be handling it. Hold on. Cancel that. Two bakeries might be handling it. It might not be a perfect ratio. Let's turn off immigration. I can't get over how everything looks. It's so neat. I'm actually really excited to see how this game develops and as they add more to it. Sheep farm. Come on, don't abuse the button. Alright, we're not. We won't. I promise. Well, if that doesn't fix our issue, I don't know what will. Apparently getting everybody berries and water is where it stops after that. Now they've got to get clothes and bread and all of those things. The weaver's hut seem to be processing the wool pretty fast. We might have needed that extra bakery. Perhaps not. There is a surplus of bread. I mean, anytime there's a surplus, we're doing okay. The flour doesn't appear to be backing up. I think we're at a nice stable point, actually. With the church and the manor. Oh, look, even from this angle. It's kind of neat with this little planted forest here. But look at the downtown area. The hustle and bustle indeed. Over here, a little bit of industry. This is pretty neat. Okay, so that's where we're going to wrap up the episode, looking at the time. But I'm going to leave everyone with this question is, are we going to see more from this series? I don't know where we would go from here necessarily, except to just build out bigger and see how large we can get everything. But this game is fun. It might have had its day, and we might have to wait for the next development build to come out, which I would definitely say as soon as it does, I will feature it. But let me know in the comments down below what your thoughts are with this series. And that being said, thank you so much for joining me. I do hope you've had a good time watching, because as always, I have had a good time playing. Please be sure, if you've had a good time watching, to subscribe and ring that bell to make sure you get notifications on all my videos as soon as they post. But until next time, take care.